Hey y'all, it's me Jenny here. I am here to show you my full coverage routine. Now I'm starting with the Makeup Forever primer and rubbing that all over my face. And for my first foundation, I'm putting Max Full Coverage NC35, which is my natural skin color. And I am putting that on places that I do not need to contour or highlight. Up next, I'm taking Max Full Coverage again, this time in NW25. I'm using it as a highlighter and I'm putting it underneath my eyes in the infamous triangle application down the bridge of my nose. Here you go. Oh, and don't forget the middle of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and on my chin. Now I'm taking Bobbi Brown's foundation stick in Almond, and I'm using this to contour my face. So the places where I contour my face are around my hairline, underneath my cheekbones, because you can always have chiseled cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and around my jawline. Now I'm going to blend everything in with my Real Technique sponge. I like this sponge. This was my first time using this sponge and I thought I would try it to find a more affordable version of the Beauty Blender, and since I've heard so many YouTubers talking about it, I thought I would pick it up at my local Walmart, and I have to say it's a great investment. Anyways, back to what I was talking about before I gave this quick review of the Real Technique sponge. I am blending in the light colors first, and then going back in to blend the dark color, which is my contour line. And the reason for doing that is so you don't touch the dark colors with the light colors, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm using the Cameo Powder, the Nye Cameo Powder, to bake underneath my eyes. And I realized the sponge wasn't that good at picking up the powder. So I ended up switching to the MAC, I don't know what that's called, I guess a MAC makeup pad, and it picked up a lot more powder. I'm very happy with the fact that I made the switch. And I'm using it to bake underneath my eyes and right underneath my contour line to have a sharper line underneath my contour. Next, I mixed the Nye Banana Powder with the Nye Neutral Set, which is what you see in the clear container, and I'm using the same pad to set the foundation all over my face. Now I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm using the Anastasia brush that goes along with it, and I'm filling in my eyebrows. Don't forget that when you're done using the pomade, to use a spoolie to blend in your hairs and the product together. It just makes things more natural. Next, I'm using MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm applying it all over my eyelid. For those of you who don't know, I have really oily skin, therefore resulting in oily eyelids. And I'm putting that all over my eyelids to A, have the eyeshadow come out a lot more pigmented, and B, to prevent creasing. Now I'm using the Makeup Forever Nudes palette, which I believe is the volume 1, and I just applied the lightest shade right underneath my brows. And now I'm applying a medium shade on my lids. I'm taking this medium brown color and I am using it as a transition color. Now I have hooded eyelids, so I like to place the transition color a little bit above my crease to make my crease more prominent and to have it show just a little bit more when I have my eyes open. After blending the life out of the transition color, I'm using the black color, or the darkest color in the palette, and I'm using it in my outer crease. I'm still placing that above my crease. Once again, I have hooded eyelids, and I will blend the life out of that too. When I was done blending the black color, I felt that my eyelids didn't pop. So I went back in and I used the lightest color in the palette, and here I am packing it on my eyelids with a very dense brush to really have the white pop on my eyelids. I'm going back in with the transition color and I am lining my lower lashes with it. Comment down below if you really love the Makeup Forever Volume 1 Nudes palette, because let me tell you, I absolutely adore this palette, and this palette is a staple in my makeup collection. I just love the formula. I'm curling my eyelashes to prepare my lashes for falsies, and I'm applying a thin layer of mascara to make my application of false eyelashes just a little bit easier. Now, this ensures that my lashes have a eyelash bed, or I guess a more stable eyelash bed to lay on. Now I'm taking my trusty Kat Von D tattoo liner and I'm lining my eyes and creating a wing. I'm using Ardell's Demi Whispies in black to apply my lashes, and the applicator that I'm using is Shu Uemura's eyelash applicator. I really like this applicator. For a very long time I've been using tweezers, but I actually find this a lot better because of the slant that it's on. It doesn't get in my way of the lashes. I actually had that problem when using tweezers. Now I'm wiping off all the excess powder off my face because I'm pretty sure the baking's done. And now I'm taking Tarte's Blush Palette and I'm using the Princess Avenue bronzer to contour and add a bronze glow to my hairline and underneath my cheekbones and also on my neck, just to ensure that my neck matches my face. I'm taking the coral colored blush and I'm applying it to the apples of my cheek in an upward motion. I did one application and I realized that it wasn't enough, so I went back in with a second application just so the color would be more prominent. Now I'm taking the Becca highlighter in Topaz and I'm applying it with a skunk brush. What are those called again? Duo fiber brush. And I'm applying it to the tops of my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose, on top of my cupid's bow, and on my chin. I'm lining my lips with MAC's Chestnut lip liner and filling it in with Too Faced melted lipstick in Chihuahua. I'm lining my lips very carefully, and you can see when I'm done lining my lips that I rub my lips together first before I apply the liquid lipstick. And doing this ensures that the colors are blended together very well. I took one last look at the viewfinder and I felt like something was missing. So I took my black Kohl Kajal eyeliner and I lined my tight line and waterline just to finish the look. You will soon see some posing, but I will end it right here. You can catch me at kiss.jenny, Jenny with an IE, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now Snapchat. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.